personal size watermelon. I've just cut the top off, and I've taken out the entire inside except for just a little bit. What I'm going to do next, I've put a little water on the inside, and I've left some of the meat in the watermelon. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add about a half a container, a half a pint of organic half and half to this mixture. To this mixture, I'm going to add just a little bit of about a half a pint of half and half. A little bit more than half. And I'm going to mix this really good here. Okay. Then we're going to let this sit in the freezer for a few hours.
Right there.
Okay, why buy bread when you can make an exquisite breakfast, or even you can use it for dessert? To this mixture,
You got it hard.
I'm adding a cup and a half of flour. Then I'm going to use, this is Trader Joe's blue cheese roasted pecan dip. And we're going to use about 2 level tablespoons. It's absolutely delicious. 1 tablespoon of Nestle's Coffee Mate French vanilla. 3 tablespoons of oil. And about a quarter of a cup of sugar. Four tablespoons is a quarter cup, loosely, a little bit extra. I'm going to mix this together. I like to use my fork because the fork kind of just blends the roasted pecan, blue cheese roasted pecan dip in. It kind of mashes it together. Get little beads there. Then I'm going to add warm water. I use Family Dollar self-rising flour. It's $2. And it makes, it's hard to mess up a recipe with it. I'm serious. It's just, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this little muffin cups, little muffin pan. Add, oh, you should smell it. It smells absolutely delightful. I'm going to add this to my muffin cups. Isn't that gorgeous? I'll be right back. Now, in the freezer we have our sorbet, and we're going to add our sorbet to everything and make it all a nice little treat. Okay, our muffins are out of the oven, and it's really hard to mess up this recipe. If you do not have any of the Trader Joe's blue cheese roasted pecan dip, just omit it. Just the Family Gourmet by Family Dollar. It's hard to mess up that recipe. You can just use flour, oil, little oil, and water, and it will still come out. Okay, so there are several different variations that we can use this. We can use it for breakfast, or we can use it for a little snack or for dessert. Okay, our muffins are out of the oven. What I did was I added some Trader Joe's avocado guacamole. I put it on top of the muffin. I cut the muffin, I divide it into half and then divide it into quarters. I put about a teaspoon of the guacamole and a few pieces of thinly sliced leftover spiral ham. And to this I'm going to add just a little bit of cilantro leaves over the top. And there's our little party dish. Okay, here's our finished little dessert. we have our muffin with a little bit of the watermelon sorbet on top. Watermelon ice, whatever you want to call it, but it's absolutely delightful. Off camera, I did add a teaspoon of French vanilla coffee mate to give it that extra little exquisite, delightful taste. Have a good week.